Alright, what's up, nerds? Okay, so I told my wife I'd get twacked out on coffee and make a video today, so we're doing it. Okay, so recently I had two large commissions come across my desk, and I'm glad that they did because it enabled me to get a new PC that I can use for editing and gaming and stuff like that. I had a laptop that was 4 years old when I got it 4 years ago, so it's time for an upgrade. Thankfully, I was able to do that. This, however, was at the expense of my hobby desk. As you can see, it's a mess, and it left my whole hobby space in shambles, but I was able to get them out. Another happy customer, it all worked out good. But something that was a part of this commission was doing some Davion guard. Now, Davion guard is kind of one of those things that people either love or hate. Davion guard, of course, being from the Battletech universe. There you got this brilliant blue color to them, and they have these two iconic pinstripes on them. Now, the thing that kind of gets people hung up is actually the white pinstripe, because white acrylic paint, as you know, doesn't really have the most incredible coverage, and if you put it down on a darker color, you tend to have to do multiple coats of it, sometimes a lot. There have been times where I've had to put some white paint over red, and I had to do about 12 coats to finally get coverage. This is where a new handy little product comes in that I just got. I had yet to ever buy something like this, and I'm glad I finally pulled the trigger on it. This is white acrylic ink. Now, ink is similar to, it's got the consistency of a wash, but it's very, very, very opaque. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was like $6. I was a little apprehensive at first, but I've heard such good things about how these apply and how they go through airbrushes and things like that. And I was not disappointed, let me tell you that. I was so pleased with how it turned out. I may or may not even have an affiliate link, so I might not make any money off of it, who knows. But the point is, you need to see what this can do. Now, as it turns out, when you're doing batch paintings, sometimes you will miss little details. In the case of this commission, I forgot a whole stripe on one of the mechs, namely this Jenner here, as well as one on the penetrator, which you'll see in a few minutes here. Now, I'll illustrate how easily this goes on here in just a second, but you can see that the ink, it's very runny. This unit here that you see, it's actually complete. This has a varnish on it and everything. Like, this is ready to ship, except the fact that I missed a stripe. So we're going to put a stripe on it right now, and you're going to see how well this covers over this dark, dark blue paint. Like I said, I was very pleased with this. I did have on wider spaces, because I used it on the, there was an atlas in this commission. I used it on the head, and I had to do a couple coats on that one just because it was a bit more obvious. But with the pinstripes, covered great. Awesome. Feeling it. As you can see, when I apply this, I just do a thin pinstripe all the way down the length of the unit, and that was it. I didn't have to monkey with it. There were some spots where I had to do 2 coats, and that's it. I didn't have to keep going over it and over it, because I thought trying to do a white over something almost as dark as black, that was going to be a nightmare. This worked so good. This saved me hours of work of me. You know when you make a shortcut and it's not a shortcut and it just ends up being more work than it is? This isn't one of those times, and I was so happy about it. So if you're on the fence about getting an ink or trying new products, I'm gonna try and hopefully help out with that a little bit. Try these things for myself so you don't have to, and then encourage you to get the things that you should get and dodge the things that you shouldn't. Now, by using this acrylic ink, you can check out another video that I'm doing in the future, hopefully right after this one, or soon after this one, and I'm going to show you how to do cockpits and like windscreens, view screens for mechs and vehicles and things like that. Super easy. It's awesome. I love how easily this works out. That's it, quick one. I just wanted to kind of show off that thing to you. I wanted to show off some of my work. If you have a commission that you need done, hit me up. I need some extra income. I'm also considering doing a Kickstarter, so I'm looking for some 3D artists, and I'm going to hopefully get something started soon. So stick around and subscribe if you want to see more of that. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe. I'm going to be bringing more content like this, and I'm going to be kicking out more videos through production and start pushing that through so we can start building a bit more momentum here on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you.